The video of a woman dragged out of a public legislative town hall meeting has many questioning the extent of free speech.
Dr. Teresa Borenpaul was forcibly removed from that meeting of the Kootenai County Republican Central Committee on Saturday. She said this was a violation of her rights. Our Alexandra Cohen-Yards took this question to the experts, and Alexandra, this is more complicated than it appears in the video.
That's right, Kirsten. The First Amendment is complicated and it has its limitations, especially in town hall meetings. Law professors tell me that what makes this case so complicated is the integration of private entities and reasoning behind how Dr. Borenpaul was treated. This legislative town hall meeting was a public event, but was called private by the Kootenai County Republican Central Committee chairman. That is causing confusion, especially about whether Teresa Borenpaul's removal was legal.
The law is pretty clear that she can be removed from these events.
Erica Goldberg, Gonzaga University law professor and First Amendment expert, says that while one can be legally removed from a town hall meeting for legitimate disruptions, there must be a valid reason to do so.
If she hadn't been that disruptive and they were either targeting her because they didn't like her or because of her viewpoints, then that could present a serious First Amendment problem.
Where things get a little tricky legally is how she was removed. In this video, the men carrying her out work for a private security company. The problem is you can see they aren't wearing anything that identifies them as security, which violates city code and pushes John Rumel, law professor at Idaho University, to believe dragging her out might not have been the right course of action.
You could call law enforcement just as you would if someone was in your home and was basically disrupting things, and you've asked them to leave and they won't leave. And
the controversy surrounding if these security guards were allowed to remove Dr. Borenpaul, for Professor Goldberg, the real question is why.
She has some speech rights, but she has no speech rights to repeatedly disrupt that event. But the government cannot target her and say, we don't like your viewpoint, so we're going to remove you.
Professor Rumel also emphasized Sheriff Norris not having any more representation than his badge when asking Dr. Borenpaul to leave might have added to the chaos. There is an ongoing private investigation from the Sheriff's Office and another criminal one from the Coeur d'Alene Police Department. We will continue to give you updates on both of those as they come. For now, reporting live in studio, Alexandra Cohen-Yards, 4 News Now.